During the 1400s and the 1500s, the Portuguese spent much time exploring the southern African coastline as they went and passed through to India. It was on their trade route. And while they never set up any sort of permanent base, they did trade with other tribes such as the Khoi. And very often where they went, they left markings or engravings or remembrance items. And I'm here on Elsie's Peak in the Cape, and I'm climbing the mountain very much out of breath in search of one such item, the Order of Christ's Cross, which is an iconic cross, and it's got sort of triangle sections, it's got 4 triangles, which is the cross, and I'm climbing Elsie's Peak to go find it. So join me. Okay, so I am now on the top of Elsie's Peak. You can see there in the background is that Simonstown. You can see Glen Ken Beach down below, and I'm right up at this tip point where this trig beacon is behind me, and that is where the Order of Christ's Cross is that was left most likely in the early 1500s by Portuguese sailors. Maybe they anchored down there in Glen Ken, perhaps Simonstown, and then they walked across, who knows. So I'm at the last section. There's the trig beacon, and over here you can see it. That's it. That is it. The Order of Christ's Cross. You can see these 3 triangles, very distinctive. It was the cross that was, this symbol is associated with the Portuguese exploration, the Age of Great Discovery, which is the 1400s to 1500s, when the Portuguese explored much of the world. And here it is here, right there. Thanks so much for watching this video where I have just taken you up Elsie's Peak to find this Portuguese engraving from the early 1500s, the Order of Christ's Cross. This video is part of my history of Southern Africa, which is a land of tribes and families, of cooperation and conflict. And as I speak right now in 2025, there are certainly well over 20 different tribes living in the Southern African region, and it's great to remember the Portuguese tribe, because there are certainly many still Portuguese people living here, although they would have come later on in history, long after the 1500s. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day.